Hello everybody! Welcome back to me and the Dokis playing Doki Doki Literature Plus on the Switch. This is part 4.
Oh boy, part 4!
Oh man.
Yeah.
But before we get started, we have a very special guest actually. I mean, y'all can clearly see her right here. It's Pomni from the amazing Digital Circus.
So, what is this game all about?
Well, it's basically a game where I basically write poems and impress 4 girls, but sooner or later it gets pretty dark and disturbing.
So, it's basically like a dating simulator?
Yeah, pretty much.
Uh-huh.
Well, you'll see once I start playing. Well, without further ado, let's get started.
I don't know why I just fell.
Well, it happens sometimes because we are plushies.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, let's get started, for real. Alright, let's load game, and go right to where we left off. I cannot believe. The last time we played was on April 6th.
Dang.
Without further ado, let's get right into it.
Alright, here we go. Hi again, Goldie. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure. Here you go. I gave my poem to Monica.
Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori like the other one that you wrote. You two like a dynamic duo.
That's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
I'm not shy. It's just...
I'm just teasing. Well, without the tongue and stuff. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I?
No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that.
No, don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look. Let's see. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flushing, expanding, pressuring. Red, green, blue, and endless complexity of green glass noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms, searching, screeching, query. Whoa. Since the colors are timid, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Not bad. Oh, load me. That's not too bad of a poem.
Huh. So, I guessing this game is just basically like reading poems with each other?
Well, it's not just about that, Pomni. It's about other things. But like I said before, it will get dark and disturbing later on.
Huh.
is even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. Putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's running tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is that a tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Wow, really great advice.
Alright, so I guess I'll go with Yuri next.
Okay. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Goldie. Your skills are already improving.
Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot.
It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimidating exercise.
I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it.
Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Oh boy, cursive.
It's okay, you don't have to read it.
I'm gonna just look through it. Uh-huh.
That is a lot of cursive.
Sure is.
Yeah, I do like to write cursive a lot.
Not bad, Yuri.
Thanks. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Be- because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Goldie?
After yesterday's premiere, definitely. Well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The, be- the best we can do is respect each other and our individual. Sorry, I had a little stroke first there. Individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself.
Huh. Wow.
Yuri always has the greatest advice. Thanks, Yuri. Yeah, I mean it's alright. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener.
Alright, now we'll go for Natsuki.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either.
Phew.
Huh? Phew what?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get that feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey! What makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sierra's poem from yesterday.
You think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Siri has a type of all of us. Siri has a type of a sudden.
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like such dragging around a dead body.
That was a little unnecessary, but think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
Alright, let's see. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her sing my favorite love song, Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Dang. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Well,
that was, something?
yeah, you can definitely put it that way.
It's the only thing you're gonna get at me.
Okay then.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. It was just warming up. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler and analogy. Blah. God. Ugh, can't even say my own dialogue. Jesus. Yeah, that happens a lot sometimes. When words are hard to pronounce. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the best subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. I want to say ingrat. Yeah, ignorant.
Do you know people like that?
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Huh. That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today.
Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people should make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's probably weird. Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies.
Thanks, Natsuki.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Aww. Don't you aw. What? It's cute. No, it's not. Well, this is, surprising.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's a little weird at first, Pomni. I mean, I guess it's nice being out of the circus, but I never really have any idea about this world. Yeah, you got a lot of things to get used to here. I guess.
Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. Alright then. Alright, the final one is Sayori.
Alright, time for me! Goldie, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the one who feels that way, so...
No way! Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you.
What?
Stop thinking weird things, idiot! I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things.
Like cooking?
Let's not talk about that. So, yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
I don't know if I understand.
You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pet Sayori's head.
Hey! I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that? Actually, are you sure about that?
I like you did John Cena.
Yeah.
Maybe. I kind of do act like a little kid sometimes.
Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, Goldie, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it.
Huh? Why?
Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really?
Snap.
I broke my pencil!
Jesus. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being an infinite, whatever the word is, of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Jesus.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Sayori, you're always clumsy. Yeah, that is true. Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah. This is strangely weird.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, maybe weird, but at the same time, it's pretty fun.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. Alright, I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's one time to waste. There's no time to waste. I put it in the bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle straight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Alright. Night after night, more dreams, friend. More dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crayons. Digging and digging. Scrapping and scrapping. Or scraping. Scrapping or scraping, whatever. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frequently pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to every friend. Holding them out to each every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the title between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Well, this was interesting. Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Exactly, I did not expect this.
Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that.
I'm sorry, I almost read your line.
It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to being cheerful. Maybe because I'm used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yay! Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Well, that's a little, far.
Yeah, pretty far. Don't get ahead of yourself. Yuri always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it, no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing this passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to pessimistic it. Whatever.
Okay, everyone. Well, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come and sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sorta. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Siri has been working on posters, and I've designed some elements we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Siri's putting it all in the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Siri, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no! It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems before with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And then more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yay! It's about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with your feeling, with yourself. Finding new horizons. I almost couldn't say the word. Finding new horizons. And having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't worry. Want to share that with others? Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Yuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Yuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri judgingly glances around at everyone else, expecting faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden! Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no! Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. I can go next! Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to specify poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is it something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Yuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation, whatever it is. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Yuri? I'll go next. Whoa! Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up.
Dang, when did you start to get confident? Keeping her hand down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri!
It's called After Image of a Chrism Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp symbols of a fire saying confident woman. Fierce. For some reason, I thought it was a completely different word. Fierce, yeah. I'm a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in this structure that she hints with perfect timing. This must be a rare gimple into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concluded inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we gave Yuri the recognition. God, Jesus! I can't even say simple words. Recognition she deserves. No one at this point doesn't even care anymore. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay! I guess I'm next then.
Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Ah! Sorry, I giggled.
Yuri,
it's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like that. You're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see. Okay then.
Yuri begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Yuri said. It's certain and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think of it much. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew, though, and through and through. Sayori finishes, and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Goldie liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. That atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone.
The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay!
Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Goldie. It's not like I can't compare you to you guys there anyway. Might as well let Goldie lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Natsuki?
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki grudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called...
Well, why are y'all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sore attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unsoothed, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say.
You better not make me do it again.
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so...
I guess that. Well, I guess in that case, you know, you won't have to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that all of you have an idea of what's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making elements, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nice so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, well, I finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait!
I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get it through. If it's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica.
Oh, you want to impress her?
Not like that, Sayori. Pomni, you okay? You've been quiet.
Yeah, I've been fine. It's just been kinda complicated about this whole thing.
Yeah, I completely get it. It's you being out of the circus now.
Yeah, but don't worry, you'll get used to this eventually. Yeah, we get. You don't really get out much because you've been staying in the circus a lot. But I guess I'm having a good time with this. Well, we're glad you are, Pomni.
Alright, but I know we continue to my reading. Then, I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep! Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Goldie. You don't have to say it.
Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder. No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, tough decision. Would I walk home with Yuri or Sayori?
So this game also makes you choose decisions.
Yep, that too. No, what? Screw, I'll go with Sayori. Shiori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
Eh? But she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Goldie. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted to, so...
Shiori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Shiori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time?
Yeah, true. Poem time! Huh.
Yeah, so basically, Pomni, when we write a poem, I basically just choose the words that'll impress the girls.
Uh-huh. This game is a little, weird. Well, no offense to you guys. Not taken.
Yeah, I can get a little weird at times, so let me choose. Guess I'll do Valentine, Amazing, Determination, Dream, go with Daydream, Starscrape, Whisper, Bed, Question, Dance, Chocolate. You know what? Screw it, I'll choose Kawaii. Explode, Puppy, Strawberry. I don't even know why that word's on there, but I'm not gonna choose that. Extraordinary. Fluffy. Graveyard. Charm. And finally, Doki.
Is that all you had to do for poems?
Yep, that's all you gotta do is just choose 20 words. Boy. Should I, save this for part 5 or continue?
What time is it, though? I have to check. Oh my god! It's 2:20 a.m. Wait, it's 2:20? Holy crap! We've been doing this since 2 a.m.? Oh my god. Actually, no, not 2 a.m. We're doing this since 12 a.m. Holy crap. I can't believe y'all been doing this for this long.
Yeah. I can't believe we've been doing this for 2 hours straight.
Dang. Well, time does fly when you're having fun with your friends.
Yeah, I guess that's true. You know what? It is literally 2 a.m. Well, 2:21 right now. So, I guess it would be best if I just, say this for part 5.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Cause
I'm starting to get tired.
Yeah. Especially we've been doing this for literally 2 hours straight. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and save this.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. It's been saved.
Alright, perfect. Now we can end this off.
Oh, boy. Well, this was tiring. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, boy. Can't believe we're doing this for 2 hours.
Yeah, incredible.
Yeah, I need to I need a 30-minute mini. Ugh, ugh. I need a 30-minute nap. I need 30 minutes. I need a 30-minute nap after eating 3 chicken wings.
I bet. Well, anyways, it's finally time to end this off because I'm starting to get friggin' tired.
Yeah, we all are. Yeah.
But, anyways, we're finally done. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. And also, thanks, Pomni, for joining us for this part.
You're welcome? Yeah, well, I mean, you still got your little circus friends, though. Yeah, even though you lost your gummy gator friend, you still got us.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Even though I lost Gummy Goo, at least I have you, Goldie. Yeah, sure.
Aww.
But anyways, that's all, folks, and I'll see you in the next video. Good night, everybody.
So I guess I can head back to the circus now?
Yeah, don't worry, I'll make you a portal. But anyways, we're going to bed.
Bye-bye. Well, good night.
Alright, so long.
Alright.
Alright, I'll send you back, Pomni, after I end this.
Okay. Well, should I say goodbye?
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Good job. Alright, good night, folks. And happy Mother's Day. I cannot believe I freaking forgot to say that. Yeah, because literally, today is literally Mother's Day. By the time this is out.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, yeah. Good night for real, y'all. And happy Mother's Day.
But anyways, time for me to go back.
Alright, let me just put this controller back. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna make you the portal, send you back to the circus.
Okay. Bye, Goldie.
Bye, Pomni. Well, good night. Good night, y'all. For real this time. God.